If you can do this, nobody can stop you. These are the very important things that everyone has to do in daily basis. If you're not going to do it, then definitely there will not be any improvement in life. Hi everyone, welcome to my channel and I'm Subhash Chandra. In this video, I am going to share you some of the very important things that you should not be doing in daily basis. Because those are the things that is really stopping your growth. You know the reason why that I wanted to share this information today? Because I happened to speak with one of my candidates. I remember that I had spoken to him somewhere around 1.5 years ago because he was asking me about how to improve himself and how to increase his salary, how to get promotions and those things. Then I told him that there are certain things that he has to do it in order to achieve these things actually. But unfortunately, even after 1.5 years, he was not able to do it just because that he missed in doing these things actually. So that's why I got in my mind that these are the very important things that everyone has to do in daily basis. If you're not going to do it, then definitely there will not be any improvement in life. Because those who are getting an improvement are those who are doing all these things. So because these are the very basic things that if you are really interested in to improve yourself actually. So I'm going to summarize the whole thing within just 3 simple points actually. These 3 points are not only applicable to piping design, and those who are into other discipline can also use this because the core basis of the growth is similar actually. So there is no difference between the growth in one industry and other industry. Basically the core value has to be followed in order to see an improvement in life and salary and profession actually. And before getting into the topic, let me take some couple of minutes to explain about the course that I've launched in my website. You go to course tab and you will be able to find these 2 courses. One is the course which will help you to learn about the pipe routing for process plant, and other one is a mastery of pipe support design. So if you go to this course actually, you'll be able to find the preview video and which will explain the intent and the content of the course. And if you go to the description, you'll be able to find my number. If you have any doubts about this course or any clarification required, you can reach out to me and you can directly speak to me. And the list of contents are listed over here actually. This will cover almost all the topics which are required for any process plant piping or any industries or any oil and gas, refinery, petrochemicals. Once you finish this course, you will be able to individually perform any routing actually. Now to talk about the other course about the mastery of piping. This course was launched in Udemy. Almost 330 students have been enrolled and the overall rating of the course is 4.21. Now you can imagine the quality of the course actually. Now if you look at the enrollment across the world, most of the enrollments are from India, but equally there has been an enrollment from US and as well as the Europe and across the world. You can see the contributions over here. And if you look at the reviews of this course actually, there has been equivalently fantastic review has come from different part of the countries, and different people across the world have taken up this course and they have educated about the pipe support design, and this is the proof of it. This course will really help you to improve the pipe support designing for industrial piping. It applies for oil and gas, refineries, petrochemical, everything actually. Now recently the offer is going on for these 2 courses, and if you're going to take both the courses together, the sum has actually exactly comes around 14,900, but right now due to the offer, and it will be offered at 11,400 rupees. This apply only for the direct transfer. So let me narrate these 3 simple points actually. The first thing that we are doing is that waiting for the right time. Can you tell me that which is the right time? When is the right time? And who's going to give you this right time? Is there anything such in the life saying that this is the right time that you can do it in order to grow yourself or improve your salary? In that case, think about the biggest people in the world and the greatest achievers in the world like Sundar Pichai and Elon Musk and Warren Buffett. Are these people are waiting for the right time to in order to increase their wealth, in order to improve their career or anything? Remember guys, there is no such things actually. The only thing that you have to do every day is continuous improvement. By saying waiting for a right time, you are waiting indefinitely without knowing your deadline. If you know that certain limit, then you can wait actually. This is the continuous mistake that we are doing in daily basis. Okay, I will wait for 2 more years and I will see if there is no promotion, then I will quit. Why we have to do this? If you are going to improve yourself, if your knowledge is better, if you are going to try in better opportunities, when you get an opportunity, you can go and join in other company. Why do we have to wait for a right time? This is one of the greatest mistake that we all doing here, because if you are not satisfied with your salary, the next thing what you have to do is that you have to find an opportunity where you can satisfy yourself. But waiting for a right time is the biggest blunder that we are doing actually. So please don't ever do it. If you want to see any improvement, start doing it now. Start working. See, very simply I'll put it actually. You have to do continuous improvement. You have to do continuous hard work. You have to continuously improve and find an opportunities in order to move from one point to another point. Simple. Okay. Now I'll tell you the second important things that we are not doing. Trying to learn about the micro level responsibilities. Say for an example, in piping design. If you are a piping design engineer, the role of piping design engineer varies from country to country, company to company, and department to department. I mean department in the sense that within in the same company there will be multiple piping discipline teams actually. So from one team to another team, the responsibility varies. So if you are a piping design engineer, you must have an awareness about each of these responsibilities. Being a piping design engineer, only having a knowledge in fittings, only having a knowledge in 3D modeling, only having a knowledge in pipe routing, do you think it is enough to justify your knowledge and to present in front of the interviewer that you are highly experienced in this particular field? No. Being a piping design engineer, there are many areas are there. You have to be really good in piping layout, 3D modeling, routing, pipe supports, materials, stress analysis, construction issues. There are many such areas are there actually. So micro level responsibilities you have to understand. So how to understand this micro level responsibilities? Let me give you a very simple technique to understand this. Go to Naukri.com, type piping design engineers. You will get lot of job posts. Go and see each of the job posts and the responsibilities. Certainly you will find something similar, and certainly you will find something unique. List out all these responsibilities. You could list somewhere around 50 responsibilities and try to understand whether you are able to do this responsibility or not. Try to understand whether you can make that particular activity. You are aware about that particular activity. If you are not aware, try to improve it. That's it. You can make a checklist of these responsibilities and try to improve one by one in a monthly basis or weekly basis. Say for example, if you are not good at data sheet, try to dedicate one particular week and try to aware about what is data sheet. If you are not aware about the review system, try to understand what is review system and try to improve a knowledge on that actually. So likewise, we have to systematically do it. So the second important point is that try to improve your knowledge in micro level responsibilities. We are not doing it actually. We are just simply going to office and coming back to home and watching movies, watching YouTube videos, and not trying to watching a lot of motivation videos, but still not doing anything. That will not improve. If you want to see an improvement, you have to do it. In order to do it, you should know what you are missing out. So the second important thing that we are missing is we are not working out the micro level responsibilities of the discipline. So let me move to the third point actually. The third point is upskilling. Not doing upskilling. Do you think that if you are not going to improve your skills, will anybody from sky will come and give you the high salary job to you? You can only get a high salary only if the interviewers or the company feels that you have a skill to handle that particular situation. For that, what you have to do? You have to upskill actually. So how to do an upskill? This is the question. So identify your weakness. So let me put in very systematic way. If you are a piping design engineer, identify the different areas in piping design. So let me narrate. You should be really good in fittings and routing, piping layout, drawing preparation, pipe supports, stress analysis, materials, construction issues, and overall team managing, estimation, these things. Okay. If you are not good in any of these areas, you have to improve one by one. So this is known as upskilling. So how to improve? You can get a training. You can get different level of trainings are there. Either you can get it from books, you can watch YouTube videos, or you can take an training from any your experienced colleague, or you can take any course from institute, or you can hire any experienced person to teach you in hourly basis, or there are multiple opportunities are there. There are digital course available in Udemy, and there are a lot of people are sharing these courses actually. So the only intent is that you have to improve, you have to gain that knowledge. So various sources are available, but we are not interested in searching these sources actually. We are all waiting for someone to come and tell you, do this, and so that you will get this much of salary. No, it will not work in that way. Identify and get a right training and give an interview. And once you clear an interview, you will get a job. This is as simple as that. So these are the three important things, guys. So one is not waiting for the right time, because we are all waiting for the right time. That's one of the biggest mistake. Second important thing is that look into your micro level responsibilities. And third important thing, you have to upskill. Not doing upskill is the biggest crime for those who wanted to see a growth in life actually. If you can do this, nobody can stop you. That is very evident actually. No one has to tell you this actually. If you are highly skillful, and how can somebody can come and stop your growth actually? Nobody can stop you. But if you are going to blaming your boss and blame your time and blame your company, will not work. So what will work is continuous improvement, continuous upskilling, and try to find an opportunity where you can fit into it. So I believe that these mistakes, we should stop doing it now. If you stop doing it now, your life will bloom. Okay. So I will meet you in another fantastic video. Until then, bye from Subhash Chandra.